So if you've never been to an American football game before, what will happen next? Each team will send its captains out. They'll be the official at the centre of the field. They'll toss a coin and that will determine who receives the ball first and who receives it at the beginning of the second half and which way the teams are going to start attacking in this Division 1 final. The captain for the Rushmoor Knights for the game. On the base day, number 52, Betty Costello, number 69, Alexis Baxter, and number 89, Stephen Godfrey. Captain for the game, number 30, Will Hoff. Number 7, Henry Scanlon. Number 12, Graham McGovern. And number 13, Mark Martin.
It is head.
Okay, so that shows us that the Nottingham Cedars in white will receive the kickoff. So, Rushmoor will get the ball in the second half, Nottingham will get the ball in the first half. These two teams are both had phenomenal seasons. Both teams are 8-0. Rushmoor scored 278, conceded 106, and Nottingham scored 243 and only conceded 20 points. So we are expecting two high-powered offenses getting after it. Kicking for the Rushmoor Knights, we have number 18. That is Jeremiah Ogunlani. And back to return the ball, Marks, for the Nottingham Cedars, is number 1, Cody Eaton. And of course, the ever-present number 30, Will Hall.
A man who definitely has picked up his life about 40 people something more. And the ball goes through the hands of number 88.
So these teams will be played by quarterback David McGovern, number 12. Their offensive coordinator is Glenn Wallace. If you live in the Midlands and you're halfway athletic, he's probably been your DM already.
Fraser appeared to lose his foot in there, but there's every opportunity for him to visit the EP Sports Stall, get himself a new cleats, about £200 a pair for the cheap ones. Tackle leading the edge there by number 36, Lucy PT, the white helmet. Looks like the McGovern Harrison connection is 25 for today. Big start to the game of that 38-yard reception, and he's gone back to him a couple of times. That looked like an illegal blindside ball. We have a Rushmoor player down just now, hopefully nothing too serious. But the physio will come on and check out, give the players a chance to catch their breath and grab some water.
As a foul, blindside ball, offense, number 0, 15 yards from the top of the foul, repeat, second down.
So we keep the second down for Nottingham, they will go 15 yards back.
So if you're not familiar with the rules there, a blindside block is any time a player is blocked by someone coming from outside of a kind of 10 to 2 radius, so outside of your normal field of vision. And that's one of the things that the authorities right across the sport in the US and beyond are trying to take out the game just to keep players safe. So the referees are very conscious of that, particularly nowadays. But again, good success to see them through the air.
So 69-yard line. Second down.
Up the back of the stand, we've got some of the seniors, young team in support. You can see both these programs have very successful under 16 and under 19 teams. The Rushmoor Knights are national champions in both. And in fact, today's game is a repeat of the under 19 final last weekend with the seniors and the Knights men. Good to see the Rushmoor Knights player making it off the field under his own steam.
Another pass out to number 8, Ben Harris, by the quarterback who slips, trying to play the ball. That takes the ball, passes the first down over and gives us an Caesars. First down!
She's doing a good job of keeping the ball moving here. First and 10 on the 33-yard line.
Little ball pass out there to the right hand side to Lefty Sosu. Picks up about a 7-yard gain, brings up second down.
That's what we move on to. We call the ball to the whole market and pick up 8 yards of play. So if that happens with the ball, it's either handed off directly or it's passed backwards or close backwards to the line ball, but in that case, it's not given to the forward pass. So the Caesars win the final remain, third and short. So the ball's now at the 15-yard line. We talked about the red zone, the last 20 yards of the field, so the Nottingham Caesars are in possession of the ball inside the Rushmoor red zone for the first time. We're looking to strike first on the scoreboard. Interesting now, when the quarterback throws the ball away, they have to throw it in the direction of an eligible receiver. I'm not sure that was what happened on that occasion. I think Liam McGovern threw it at the feet of the swing tackle. We'll find out.
extra grounding. Offense, number 12. The ball will be placed in the spot of foul. This penalty is also a knockdown. It will be second down.
So, as I suspected, that's called intentional grounding, where the quarterback throws the ball away and it goes nowhere near one of his receivers. So, second and 27 now on their own on the Rushmoor 33-yard line. Intended for us last, it's over again, but over the time.
This brings up third down. Big shout out to the Park in the house, Mr. Hunt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. After that first offensive drive, the Caesars lead 7-0.
First score, Nottingham Caesars. That's very much been the theme of their season, and now we have the opportunity to find out what Rushmoor have in the tank. That took a long time to walk as well. It must have burned about 7 minutes out of the first quarter. There's about 8 minutes to go in the quarter. So we'll kick it off. We'll be that man, number 24, Giles, and just kick the extra point.
Number 89 for Rushmoor goes back to return. Steve Godfrey. That was the other returner. Number 48, Hart Casey, brings the ball up to the 29-yard line, and that brings the number score line right down.
Nice moves there from Marvin Casey. Let's see what the offense have brought. So their normal start format now instead of Marchman. Some of them are going into the game, so the spokesman is called to James Winger, number 13.
That was on facing against Gary after a return and became picked up and down. Looks like there are flags on the play.
So Richard Boyd, the basketball number 97 there for the Nottingham season. So the Rushmoor Knights did a really good job there of drawing that Caesar both sides.
97, 5 yards to the previous spot. Still second half.
So that's a free 5 yards there for Rushmoor. Brings them up close to a first down. Second and 3, on the road 36-yard line. That was beautiful timing there by Wilkins on that play. That will drive the Rushmoor Knights back around 4 yards, around 3 yards, sorry.
And that brings up third down. Number 42, Arrows, and one, yardage win from first down, which will bring out the country for the Rushmoor Knights. Back to return for the season. Number 1, 40 again. Onside here is number 30, Will Hobbs.
Yeah, that was phenomenal coverage there for number 8.
Always working all the way back at number 16, 25-yard line. First down. Incomplete pass there, intended for number 8, and Hampton. Just second down, 4-3.
Tobias Hill with a 75-yard touchdown run. And then wrecked himself in the end zone.
And I believe that with that back flank, he will score excessive celebration penalty.
Let the boys play.
My opinion, 42, if you can do a backflip, should do a backflip.
Anybody who knows my athletic drive knows I don't exactly the same thing if I score down.
On kick points.
Result of the play is a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, Nottingham number 0. That 15-yard penalty is called on the kick. That is number 0's first unsportsmanlike qualification.
Number 44 goes down on the kick. Kick up. And the kick is good. From the season 14, 490. Like I said, we like to be Arsenal off the gantry, but we believe that backflips should be encouraged all aspects of life.
Next time in the office and you get some praise for your boss, you throw a backflip out there. There's no flags in the office.
Back again, third kick. Harvey Lacey. He's got it. Big shout out to local Warriors for this team who are back in town for a fantastic game. He gets today to the finals. Harvey Lacey with another fantastic return. Brings the ball up very close to the halfway line. He's watching on the 49. First down, Rushmoor.
Big shout out to number 48, Harvey Mason had a great start to the game. Fantastic start there. Looking dangerous with the ball in hand.
Roll out back there by number 13. Throw again. Number 48, Harvey Lacey.
Andrew Wilkins on the tackle there, while they're celebrating afterwards.
Brings up second down. Harvey Lacey plays tackle there. Third tackle wraps him up. Gain of 2 yards on the play, and that brings up third down.
Nice job, Harry Johnson, number 32 there. Safety for the Cedars coming out of it that way. I thought that one was going to be wrapped up in the backfield, actually, number 93 there. Very handy. Nice job off the edge, just couldn't secure the tackle. But so far, they've had a lot of pressure on the Cedars.
Throw to the right hand side there. Number 81. Number 81, Matthew Ricard. Incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
So in the middle of the field now, it looks very much as you'd expect, like Rushmoor and Putt.
Back to return again. Number 1, Ian and number 13, Rushmoor.
And the corner number 48, as always, is Harvey Mason, the dual man, captain back there.
Extremely favourable as Rushmoor knows the ball goes out of bounds. At the 8-yard line, that brings us the first down, Nottingham.
So they're not able to take over the ball, but almost exactly the same squad as on the last time. Where they had a small game and then it was 25 yards to the house, let's see what they got this time. We've got about 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Sun is shining. People there with us.
Playing through number 8, Ben Harrison, only goes behind the quarterback. Takes about 7 yards on the play, brings up second down. Number 23, with the carry. Robert Watts.
Robert Magic goes out there getting it done. Another nice candidate.
And that brings up another good season. First down. Magic hands there by number 23, Robert Watts. About 9 yards on the completion, brings up second down.
The self-response have only got so many wands or magic-related ones to use for Robert Watts. If you've got any good ones you can share with us, bring them up, please. Otherwise it's going to become wildly repetitive.
You think yourself that's move. Let's follow that one. We got some movement there. Watch your offensive defensive line. The flag is thrown. And we'll wait for the ball game.
Offside of the defense for this one. The voice you hear when the officials talk is that of referee Ollie Maskell. He is, like all Mafra officials, handsome and skilled as well. So, first down on the 37-yard line for the season.
And up there, number 5, James straight back. Dodging his way through the tacklers to gain 4 yards to bring up second down.
Heavy duty formation back there after the field, so 3 running backs or 20 or something like that. So I think it's more back. Just the way through motion usually.
Do you have open forward pass or would you a vertical running game?
If the referees can change anything, it would need to remove the forward pass, otherwise.
I do. Infantry comes down. Incentive for number 19, Dan Padley. And I do believe that will bring an end to the first quarter. So the first quarter of play, Giant Caesars are leading 14-0.
At the end of the first quarter, I'd like to remind you all, if you want to get yourself some refreshments, if you pop in just next to where that green and black banner is down the right-hand side, you can see the EP Sports Store where they're selling merch, but you can also get food and drink, lots of lovely refreshing pints to be had, if you're of legal drinking age.
And today we're going to bring a new feature to the gantry. Well, we're going to bring a feature called What Would Sun Tzu Do?
Yeah. If you're not familiar with the legendary book, The Art of War by Sun Tzu, that classic Japanese text from Chinese, from the ancient world. Good start. Good start. We're just going to pull random quotes out of it and share them with you. Excessive punishments are a sign of exhaustion. Just bear that in mind. Take that one to the bank. What would Sun Tzu do?
Onside, I'm extremely jealous and amazing not think of what would Sun Tzu do?
Matt and Carl bring a lot to the game, but they don't bring that sort of insight.
Burn down Nottingham!
The defensive ball looks to make a bad down there. Couldn't get his hands on the ball, and Ben Harrison is a dangerous, dangerous player. That's 2 touchdowns from Harrison already, plus that big reception to start the game. Very much put himself in contention for MVP even at this early stage.
And as the Knights recovered it, they had a chance to advance and try and score for 2 points in a row. Unfortunately, the number 8 for the Rushmoor Knights. So, yes. Mastakista, he was tackled, and so the fight go good, and we are 20-0.
Huge shout out there to Dean Gabriel Ojo, number 88 for the Caesars, tracking back to make that tackle. Phenomenal stuff. Lovely.
So, the London Caesars will now kick off to the Rushmoor Knights. Again, we've got the 4-song child kicking. And back for the Knights, we have Stephen Godfrey, Harvey Macy,
And Adam Senklor in the right, soft on the far side. Last time he was on the field, number 42, scored the winning touchdown against France for GB in the August end zone, so he will look at having an impact today. Which outrageous kickoff formation are not even thinking of us now?
Stephen Godfrey there on the carry, takes the ball up to the 35-yard line.
Tackle made by number 10, Makolo Buanza.
March on the other sideline, but that will bring up a Rushmoor Knights touchdown.
You'll love to see it though, getting a little bit spicy on the sideline, Kelly George.
And on to the left-hand side there for number 42, Aaron Seguala. 30 yards sideways, 3 yards backwards. Brings up second down.
Tackle made in the end there by number 32, Harry Johnson, coming out from safety, but the defensive line gave a great push. Linebackers scored well, nowhere to go for Seguala on that occasion.
Playing the left-hand side, intended for number 2, Travis Carpenter, ball's incomplete, and that brings up third down. Pass play to the left-hand side, intended for number 89, Stephen Godfrey, ball's incomplete. That brings up fourth down, and the Rushmoor punt team will enter the field. Number 1, Courtney Etienne, and number 30, Will on back to return. Harvey Macy's back to punt for them. Unfortunately, kick there for the Knights. Ball travels to the 35-yard line and brings them in. Nottingham Caesars, touchdown.
So we're in the sixth quarter now. Caesars 20-0 up and have an excellent opportunity here with field position on their opponent's 35-yard line.
After his 75-yard touchdown early in the game, takes the ball around to the right-hand side for a 15-yard gain. Let's get it up for Nottingham Caesars. Touchdown!
So first and 10 on the Rushmoor 15-yard line.
Pass there by number 12, Liam McGovern. 6 points to the Caesars, and now they will come on, attempt the extra point. No, they will not. They will try and attempt a 2-point conversion. So the cars in the car park are safe for the moment.
What they're not safe from is the absolutely shocking price of parking here, though, I'll tell you that. You'd be cheaper just abandon your car and buy a new one. Outrageous.
That is a completed 2-point conversion by number 2, Sam Fraser. That makes the score 26-0 for the Nottingham Caesars. 28-0. I could not add 2 on 26.
So a strong start for Caesars. Rushmoor struggling to get things moving a little bit just now. A reminder, both of these teams, by making it to the final, have been promoted to the Premier next year. So we'll see Nottingham in the Premier North, and we will see Rushmoor in the Premier South. So it's been a great season for both of them already.
Tom Giles back to kick for the Caesars. And the dynamic trio of Godfrey, Lacey, and Squala back to the Knights. It's like just a win with taking the ball off the kicking tee, which will be reset before the kick-off. Another extensive return there by the Rushmoor Knights. Takes the ball to the 38-yard line and brings up first down.
So first and 10 from their 37.
Incomplete pass there intended for number 81. Matthew Ricard brings up second down. Pitch to the left-hand side, 2 on Lacey. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe loses the yard and brings up third down. Completed pass there by number 13, James Biggin to number 2, Travis Carpenter. Very close to the line again. And it's back at one, first down. First down for Rushmoor!
Papala Mwanza on the tackle there, and Cornier coming in more in the boots. And it's on the first down, I believe, for Rushmoor this game.
Pathway to the left-hand side, intended for number 2, Travis Carpenter. Incomplete. Brings up second down. Fullback number 13, James Baker decides to keep the ball there. An unsuccessful move there. Loses yards on the play and brings up a down.
Tackle again, McCollum wants on number 10. All over the field right now for the Caesars.
Fantastic catch there on the play by number 89, Stephen Godfrey. Brings up fourth down. And with the offense staying on the field, fourth down, Rushmoor.
Beautiful one-handed grab from Godfrey. If you were here yesterday, you would see the Steelers, Adam Smith, making a similar one-handed grab yesterday. Love to see it. So, 4th and 6.
Flags thrown everywhere. Officials taking the chance to throw the yellow handkerchiefs onto the field. Chance confirmed to see what the call is there on the play.
Offside. Defense for the 93. That 5-yard penalty remains fourth down.
So the 5-yard gain there just as here tonight. So first down, but means that we are now on fourth down and 1 of the Nottingham Caesars 44-yard line. And Aaron Sequana up the middle, and that brings up a Rushmoor Knights first down.
So the Knights are starting to get some momentum now. Just what they'll be hoping to do.
Pass intended for Stephen Godfrey on the left-hand side, falls incomplete. Brings up second down. A bad step there, over the quarterback's head. Sequana took the ball and tried to make something happen. And the fumble and the return by the Caesars.
Shout out again to that man, number 10. Unbelievable start to the game for McCollum Lanza. He was the one that made the tackle and forced the fumble. And then number 97 there, John Richard, just stupid scoring.
That makes the score 34-0 to the Nottingham Caesars. Giles on to attempt the extra points. Kicks up.
There's a flag on the play from the near sideline. Probably something to do with the formation, but we'll find out in a second.
Offside. Against the defense, the penalty is declined. He's on the try to.
So the kick was good, and the ball bounced on the ground in the car park, did not take out anybody's front wing mirror or windshield. So it's now 35-0 to the Nottingham Caesars, and they will be kicking the ball off to the Rushmoor Knights. Godfrey, Macy, and take Waller back to return the kick. Short kick there by Tom Charles, bounces out of bounds. That will be a flag and will take the ball to the 40-yard line. First down, Rushmoor.
Legal procedure, free kick out of bounds against the kicking team. The ball will be placed 30 yards from wherever the kick. First down.
Correction there, I've been watching far too much NFL play on good. It's on the 35-yard line. First down, Rushmoor. Flags on the play, got a false start by the Rushmoor Knights.
Travis Carpenter, number 2 there, just a little bit over here.
Number 2 will be okay. 5-yard penalty remains first down.
Pass play to the left-hand side. Caught by number 89, Stephen Godfrey. That's good for about a 5-yard gain. It brings up second down.
Tackle in the end made by number 30, Will Hawks. A man who loves all pop music and long walks on the beach.
And on to Macy on the carry, up the middle.
Andrew Wilkins, number 22 there, met him with intent.
Gains about 2 yards on the play, brings up third down. Huge play by number 89, Stephen Godfrey. Takes the ball all the way down to the Nottingham Caesars 25-yard line. First down, Rushmoor.
As a captain there, bring a little bit of spark, just what you want.
Incomplete pass, looking again for Stephen Godfrey. That brings up second down.
Unlucky. In and out of the hands of Godfrey there. So Rushmoor have got the season on their heels a little bit here. They'll be hoping to capitalise.
Flags flying everywhere on the play. All listening to the referee. All call.
Full stop. Offense, attempt 5. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second out.
So it goes back to second 15 for the Knights.
And just remember, if you like throwing flags and stopping games, playing, Bath are always recruiting. They'd be love to hear from you.
Pass complete to the left-hand side to number 2, Travis Carpenter.
Andrew Wilkins again with the tackle. He's been busy.
About a 6 or 7 yard gain on the play. Brings up. Third down.
So, ball is on the 21-yard line, it looks like. 10-yard end zone, so they got 48 yards, field goal attempt, and they went from there.
Number 89 once again. Stephen Godfrey brings up first and goal. Rushmoor.
Always all right for Rushmoor here.
And on to second one on the middle.
He's met instantly by Drew Cash. Drew Cash money.
Brings up second down.
And it can be challenging from an offensive point of view when you are in these close to the goal line situations because it limits some of the plays that you might want to throw on the defense just because of the lack of space. So the Rushmoor Knights OC will be
Back to the left-hand side, incomplete. Travis Carpenter, Sam Fisher on the pass breakup, brings up third down.
nice play, unlucky to hold on to that.
Passing complete to the left-hand side, intended to Stephen Godfrey. Brings up fourth down, and the Rushmoor Knights offense stays on the field.
So trailing 5:35, they're going to go for here.
Pass complete to Stephen Godfrey, and that is a touchdown to the Rushmoor Knights. A fantastic drive there. Numerous plays by Stephen Godfrey, finishing off with the touchdown to bring the score to 35-6.
Love to see a Rushmoor get back in the mix here. They'll be hoping to get this one over. Make it 35-7.
Ardenacey on 4 extra points. It's up. And the kick is good. However, we have a flag on the play. there by the referees. The outcome of the play was a successful kick.
There is no foul on the play. The result of the play is a successful try.
And with that kick, we have the Nottingham Caesars with 35 and the Rushmoor Knights 7.
Three minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this second quarter. 3-2-0 on the clock.
Back to return for the Nottingham Caesars. Courtney Etienne and Will Hobbs. Harvey Bates will kick off for the Knights. By the Knights. Ball is returned to the 18-yard line by Courtney Etienne and brings up first down. As we draw to the end of the first afternoon, let's remind you that there are refreshments, beer, soft drinks and food underneath the stadium, as well as the sports shop for all of your gloves, cleats, wristbands, helmets, shoulder pads, basically all your American football needs.
And of course all the Red Ball merchandise and the GB Lions merchandise as well.
Football on the play! Tackle in the end zone!
Safety for the Rushmoor Knights. However, there is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play, so we'll find out what's wrong with that.
We're listening to the referee for the call.
Legal procedure, legal formation against the offence at the side of the backfield. That penalty is declined. The player who recovers the ball possessed the ball in the end zone and never left. The top of the play is a safety.
So, because the Nottingham player was in the end zone with the ball that was tackled, this is a safety and it gives 2 points to the Rushmoor Knights. In addition, the Caesars will now kick off to the Knights. The score is now 35-9.
So on that point, as you will be possibly aware, in American football traditionally when you score points, you then kick the ball off to the other team. But when you score a safety, and therefore get 2 points, they kick the ball back to you, so Rushmoor will get the opportunity to go again.
This kickoff will take place from the 20-yard line, and Nottingham have the option to kick it out of their hands, or place the ball on the tee and eat it down the field.
Yeet!
At 36, as I said, eat.
Just a reminder that neither Andrew Morgan or I are being paid for this.
It's the quality that you can tell from a free service.
So it's been a little nice spell for the Rushmoor Knights. Can they get a little bit more action in before half-time?
Stephen Godfrey off the return, brings the ball up to the 47-yard line, brings up, first down.
Tackle made by number 8, Ben Harrison, who's been busy on offense as well. He's having a hell of a game. And it's the captains, Stephen Godfrey, number 89, and Harvey Macy, number 48 for Rushmoor, who have really been lighting things up. So let's see what they can do in the last just shy of 3 minutes of this half.
once again. Stephen Godfrey showing he's been to the EP Sports Shop. He's bought the gloves and snags that one out of the air. 3-yard gain brings up second down.
Another way you'd be able to tell that Stephen Godfrey had bought gloves from EP Sports is if he was unable to pay his mortgage that month.
Pass to the right-hand side, intended for the nice receiver, incomplete, brings up third down.
Broken up by Sam Pearson, number 21, the Caesars. I think the number's possibly 81. The contrast is a challenge, Scotty says.
Nottingham 27-yard line. That's good enough for a Rushmoor Knights. But down.
Beautiful grab. Great concentration as he fell there. 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go. Rushmoor driving. Caesars had it all going their way for the majority of this first half. What?
Time out. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes.
So nice grab there from number 2, Travis Carpenter. He's been busy as well this half.
Incomplete pass. The Nottingham Caesars will count that as a back down. For all of us watching, that will be a dropped interception, but it brings up second down.
Number 14, Sam Fisher breaking up the pass there. Looked like he was going to make the pet, and then Will Walsh came to help and ruined it for everyone.
And on the right-hand side, to Macy. That's good for a gain of between 8 and 9 yards, but we do have a flag, and we do have a good player on the field.
Number 1, Cordy Etienne, came downhill there and laid the hammer, so hopefully it's just a little bit shaken up. We know it's a physical sport. I'd say take this opportunity to give a shout out to all the physios that put a lot of graft in keeping all our players safe and looking after them throughout the year, not just for the teams here today, but right across the sport. They are an invaluable part of what we all do. So a big thanks to them.
Whilst we have a song, just want to remind you that at half-time we're going to have the John Slavin Award presentation down far on the field. This is the award that is given to a team from each division for their respective officials and their game day experience.
That man, Army Macy, up and about again, glad to see it. He's a huge part of this Rushmoor team, so good to see him up and about and ready to roll. Second down and 10 for the Knights. Oh, is there a flag? There wasn't there? There is a flag.
After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct, Rushmoor, head coach. That 15-yard penalty is called after the play was over. It will be third down.
So we have a sideline penalty, which will take the ball back 15 yards for Rushmoor. The crowd making their opinions known about the ball.
Rushmoor head coach Paul Wakeford down the sideline.
Spoons, have you ever gotten angry from a call from an official?
Most games, yes. And particularly when you see one of your players out injured, it's easy to get yourself animated. So shout out to Coach Wakeford, he puts in a lot of work. And we go on.
So the officials just getting the down box correct. We are.
Referee's timeout.
Passing complete, intended for Stephen Godfrey, but the yellow handkerchiefs are out. Looks like there was a hold on the offensive line, but we will hear from the referee. The sideline seems to have the ball as well.
Holding. On the offense of the 72, penalty is declined. Fourth down.
So Nottingham will decline the penalty because of the result of the play being incomplete. Brings us fourth down for the Knights.
I've just received word that the GB under-15 mixed flag team unfortunately fell in the final 46-32 Germany, but they have not taken home the silver medal for the European
1 minute 14. That is their first time out of the half.
Okay, so Rushmoor are calling a timeout here. What?
Really just giving away the result. A bit like somebody who goes to watch a Marvel film, gives away the end credits at the end of the film. So if you're on delay, we don't know what the score is in that flag game yet, Clark. We don't know the score.
Also Clark Gardner, just in case you know Bruce Willis is dead in the Sixth Sense, yes.
Rushmoor out to attempt the field goal. Ball spotted on the 33-yard line, so this will be a 50-yard attempt for the Knights. The kick is up. And just short, the kick is no good. So Nottingham will take over on their own 39-yard line. First down. Nottingham takes the field. Remember, we are inside 2-minute warning before half-time. Slow snap on the play, and the player's whistle dead. So I do believe that the quarterback had his knee down when he took the snap there. So the play is blown dead when the knee is down. Brings up a 5-yard loss. It's second down.
Timeout. Called by Rushmoor. That's 59 seconds. That is their second timeout of the half.
So inside this final minute of this first half of the Division 1 final, Caesars lead 35-9.
Passing complete over the middle, intended for number 8, Ben Harrison. Brings up, third down.
So remember, when it gets to half time, get yourself a food and drink into the bar area, buy yourself some Bristol merchandise, get yourself a lanyard and 2 bags in advance for £1.50 from EP Sports, and then get yourself back out here for the John Slavin Awards. Someone's just bought some new gloves. Unfortunately, it cost them a 2-bedroom house in London.
They do look pretty though. Nottingham will take a time out, and we do make fun of EP Sports, but the response of the lady is in front of us at the right of the glove for the field.
65 seconds, that is their first time out of the half.
Just a quick reminder again that there's no smoking stadiums, so smoking and vaping are not allowed. However, pints are allowed, so please respect the session.
You also have a tattoo of somebody else's wife's name. Oh shit.
That's correct. And I will not answer for it. Fossey family have moved from Greg's onto the Christmas stand. You see, got a good selection of snacks with them.
Pass complete on this right-hand side to number 84. Salati Sosu. Rushmoor will take their final timeout, and that brings up fourth down.
Martinashi Masakesa there on the tackle for Rushmoor.
Timeout. For by Rushmoor, 46 seconds. That is their third and final timeout of the half.
Brings on the bug team for the Nottingham Caesars. Stephen Godfrey back to return for the Knights. A beautiful, booming, coughing corner punch by the Caesars. Takes the ball out of bounds at the 5-yard line and brings the Rushmoor Knights first down.
I haven't seen special teams of that quality since I was running things at GB, I tell you.
Whilst we're waiting for this play, we need to give a big shout out to baby CC watching Dad James Draper play a national championship for the first time today. There we go, that's what we're doing. And they can be across the middle. In the hands of number 81. Matthew Ricard. Chance there for the season to intercept.
For the FAN once again, they're bringing the hammer.
But that will bring up second down and 10.
It's got to be the last few seconds of the half now. Anyone want to shake up on that hit?
Pass to the left-hand side, Keith Waller. Good for the foul, a couple of yards, but
There's a
again,
flag in the backfield.
again there is a flag for play.
Holding. Offense from the 72. That's a half distance to ball from the previous spot. Repeat second down.
So normally holding would be a 10-yard penalty, but because the ball is on the 5-yard line, they will go half the distance to the goal, so we'll be on the 2.5-yard line. Second down, nice.
And we're going to be in probably the last couple of plays of the half now, time-wise.
Incomplete pass there, intended for
Somebody.
brings up third down.
And that brings the first half to a close. So, half-time here in the Division 1 final. The Nottingham sees us leading 35-9. Okay, we will be back with you on the field at quarter 2. You've got 20 minutes.
So as we get ready to enjoy this half-time, we are going to be announcing the John Savin Award winners. This is awarded to a team in each division of British American football. And I'm going to hand over to my compere and my accomplice, Matthew Davis, for the announcements.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan. So, if you direct your eyes to the middle of the stand at the 50-yard line, you will see the presentation for the 2024 John Slavin Awards for the BAFA National Leagues. These awards are made by BAFA, the Referees Association, to teams that show outstanding commitment to improving the game experience for players and fans as well as officials. This season, Jason, at every game, the referees have assessed the quality of each team's field marking, and the award goes to the team with the best average mark. So, first of all, for Division 1, I would like to welcome BAFA President Davy Parsons, standing there looking every bit like a Conservative politician in his blue tie. And he is down there to present the award. So the John Slavin Award for the overall best and the best in BAFA for National League Division 1, the Norwich Devils. And that award will be picked up on behalf of the Devils by Amanda McDonald. And just to be clear, Amanda McDonald has absolutely nothing to do with the Norwich Devils, nor does she even know where Norwich is. She just wanted a free trophy. We don't have a representative for the Premier Division to pick up their award, but that was won this year by the Cambridgeshire Cats. Up next we have the Division 2, and the best in the Division 2 were the Colchester Gladiators. Shout out to the Glads, Division 2 champions, and that will be selected, or collected, sorry, by Ashley Muse. Still winning the winner's medal picked up yesterday, possibly fresh from the sesh. I'm expecting a few all-nighters there in among the Colchester camp, just the way it should be. For the juniors, the best in the under-19 junior division this year was the Ipswich Cardinals, and that award will be collected on behalf of them by Ian Girling. There we go. And the best in the National Women's Football League, and also the national champions, the Birmingham Lions, and that will be picked up by a couple of their players, Sophia Clare and Emily Irvin. Wayne Hill would have been there collective. Unfortunately, he's weighed down by that massive towel he had hanging out shorts yesterday. He's been unable to make it. He's also currently in hospital after the amount of pickle juice he drank last night. He's having to be desalinated.
So, just to remind you guys, obviously we have the second half of this game. At 5 o'clock we have the national final with London Warriors against the Bristol Aztecs. And just to let people know, that's not the only day we have American football at the Coventry Punch Arena. On the 19th of October, we will be returning as the Great Britain men take on Germany in the European Championship. They're playing in Sweden the week before, and then come over to play Germany in Britain on the 19th. Now, to fund those games and to fund them on is a massive outlay for the national governing body, and there is a Kickstarter that is being run to raise the funds to put on the best show for the fans and to do the best that we can for the men's team. All you have to do to donate to the Kickstarter is follow GB Lions head coach on Instagram. Click on the Kickstarter link and donate if you can. Part of the event on the 19th, there will be Leo the Lion. Somebody will be getting put into a lion suit, and they will have to run the sidelines for the whole game, potentially getting deep exhaustion. But there will also be cowbells, there will be prizes, there will be awards, and there will be an excellent game of American football.
I can let you in a secret though, Morris, about Leo the Lion. At that GB game, it's not just anybody that will be in that costume playing the part of Leo the Lion. It is in fact Nottingham Caesars number 30, Will Hobbs, who is going to be playing the part of Leo the Lion. And if you've ever met Will Hobbs, then it's not a better man for the job.
The question I have though is, can Will Hobbs answer, therefore Leo the Lion do a backflip?
Well, we're about to find out. Can you do a backflip dress the Lion? There's only one way to find out.
And because he's the mascot, he won't be planned for the extended celebration.
Correct. Now, if you look down at the front left of the stand, you'll see a gentleman in a 64 jersey. Those are the old colours of the Knights, and I'd like to petition that we bring those back. And down at the front of the stand in the middle, in the 56 jersey, those are the traditional home colours of the Nottingham Caesars, and I'd like to petition that we bring those back as well. Just want to throw that out there. The decision makers of those clubs. That's what we need.
If you're at a loose end for the start of the second half, remember we have a Madden 25 competition partnered with Monster Shop UK to give away a copy of Madden on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. All you need to do to be in with a chance of winning it, post an Instagram story. One Buzz Park Arena this weekend, tag @BAFA Official, use the hashtag football36. And if you are lucky enough to win, you could be up and down the field as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield, winning Super Bowl left, right and centre. That's what I would be doing.
Also, if you're at a loose end during half-time and you wander past the bar, I'll take 4 pints of Madry, please. One for myself, one for Morgs, one for Matt, and one for Dom. That would be lovely. And one for this handsome gentleman in the gilet. He'll just take whatever's going. He's not fussy.
For those of you who were here yesterday, you would have seen that by the end of the second game, the pipes were blowing, the words were choice, not a lot of commentating was happening.
The under-17 boys bronze medal match in the European Flag Championship has just kicked off. Great Britain are playing against Austria, another big name in European American football. keep you updated on the scores for that one.
Another big event that's happening, I've seen some of the Team Midlands attire in the stadium. This October, we've seen the very first under-19 regional games. Teams from Scotland, the North, the South, SGS Bristol and the Midlands will be playing a series of games. So check out back socials for pictures and results over the next couple of months.
And this weekend, BAF are delighted to be sharing the game day with 16 members of the BAFA Hall of Fame who are here as guests of the National Governing Body. The BAFA Hall of Fame is something that's been rolled out over the last few years to celebrate some of the people who ultimately built the game that we love. And so if you see any of those Hall of Famers cutting about, be sure to say hello to them and give them a little bit of chat, because they've got a lot of fantastic stories about the history of our sport. Another way to keep yourself updated on what's going on right across our sport, both in the kit and the flag version of our game, is to follow Inside Britball on the socials. So if you don't do that already, get yourself on Instagram or Facebook and follow Inside Britball. Lots of interesting interviews and content there. GB strikes first in the boys under 17 final. Malik giving the opening touchdown. Giving us a slender lead over Austria.
Just want to check in, Coach Clark is ahead or behind us on that GB boys game.
I will look at Clark. Go right there, go right there. There we go. I'm getting the information from Jason. He's higher up, so he maybe gets it first, you know. It'll just follow its way down the stand.
And just a reminder, as much as we make fun of him and his price points, EP Sports are the official sponsor of Football Weekend. They are underneath the stadium with a wide selection of accessories and kit for all of your American football needs. They also have the original Football 2036 merchandise, t-shirts, bucket hats, hoodies, everything that is serving American football fan may desire. So go and say hello to Harry underneath the stand if you want to get some American football kits. Or just say hello to him. He's quite lonely, he doesn't say a lot to people, so a friendly face is something nice.
If you go and say hello to Harry, that'll cost £18.
This is we're counting down now to the start of the second half. It's about 8 more minutes off the half-time period to go. Make sure you get your refreshing beverages and nutritious snacks before the start of the third quarter.
One of the most nutritious things available is a pint. water, hops, sugar. How's the Greg's pizza slice going down? Did anybody get a sausage cheese melt? No? That's the OG from Greg's. Sausage bean baked. Morning, bastard.
I think Clark Gardner's got an update for us.
Malachi goes the length of the field again. Tamworth Phoenix under 16 sensation. Again, done.
Players are now returning onto the field for their second half warm-up.
So GB under 17 flag team are leading 12-0 over Austria. I know we got some family in the stadium. Down in the front there, we got James Flam. He's out there playing defense, number 1 if you're watching on the stream. And Carl getting themselves lined up for onside coverage in the second half.
They've got a bag of minstrels, we've got a bag of Starburst.
Head to head of the snacks. So one team at the stadium changes inside the traditional changing rooms. The other team changes in the marquee. You can see over the left, that marquee had to be extended, as you can see, by about 2/3, purely because Graham Wallace had signed up every player in the Midlands to play for Nottingham Cedars. Otherwise, doing to get changed out in the street.
Third Warmers are continuing. Just remind them the score, Nottingham Seasons 35 and the Rushmoor 99. Now remember, Rushmoor will be receiving the second half kickoff, assuming they accept the final.
So they have the opportunity to swing first in the second half and pull the game back a little bit. And don't forget at 5 o'clock tonight we have the final game of the weekend, the big dance between the London Warriors and the Bristol Aztecs. Bristol in their first ever Premiership final, and London, who are perennial finals competitors. They've lost the last two to Manchester Titans. They'll be looking to take this one back to London. That's all still to come.
I think we will have one more go on. What did Sun Tzu tell you?
Let's have a look.
And we'll take a look over to Matthew Davis for Sun Tzu's opinions.
Without knowing the lie of hills and woods, of cliff and crags, of marshes and fens, you cannot march. He's right. And actually, if you think about some of the pitches that Britball's played on, cliffs and crags, marshes and fens, not unheard of.
Those of you who were here yesterday have been trying to introduce the literature and the learning throughout the Britball weekend. Would recommend the Art of War to anybody. A good read, very reasonably priced.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just GB coaches we have the pleasure of. My man Neil McMaster, head coach of the Tamworth Phoenix, who play on this very field, is here. Lots of teams represented. It's lovely to see that.
The Nottingham Seasons are going to be kicking off to start the second half. Number 24, Tom Giles with the kick. And the trio of Godfrey.
Second forward.
The ball goes out of bounds at the 9-yard line. That will be a flag and the ball will be spotted
On the 35-yard line. 30 yards from the spot of the kick.
And you can see here a legal kick out of bounds on the kicking team. The ball will be placed 30 yards from every kick by Stan Rushmoor.
So you will notice, unusually for British American football, we have 100-yard fields. They moved the posts back, they brought in rolling posts. We have 10-yard end zones, 100-yard field, a full regulation field. It's a lovely thing to see. Here we go, Rushmoor Knights, trailing 35-9, first play of the second half, first and 10 on 35.
Sack there on the quarterback, number 97, John Richard Wohe.
And number 54, Joe Winner in there.
That's a loss of 6 yards on the play. It brings up second down. Pass to the left-hand side, incomplete, intended for number 89, Stephen Godfrey.
Corny ATM there. Corny ATM with the bat down, and number 38, Andy Wilson, doing the seatbelt side. One of the many entertaining things defensive backs like to do.
Brings up, hey, Rushmoor Knights, third down.
That's right up there with the no-fly zone, where they've just been torched and the receiver drops it.
I think I've seen Will Holmes do that many occasions.
Perhaps you have, but he does it with a smile on his face, and that's why we love him.
Pass incomplete to the left-hand side, intended for number 42, Aaron Segwala. Brings up fourth down, and the punting for the Knights.
Wohi and Winter up front, 97 and 54, bringing huge pressure all the way through that drive. Giving the quarterback of the Rushmoor Knights no time to work. So, 3 out. Number 48, Harvey Macy back to front.
There, it's going to be blocked. On the bump. However, number 1, Cordy ATM, with the return, jukes the man out of his cleats, and he will now need to go to EB Sports for a pair of replacement cleats. Ball is spotted on the 28-yard line. First down, Nottingham.
What those of you with a keen eye will have noted is that the tackle in the end was made by number 48, the punter, the furthest man from the ball when the ball was kicked. Went downfield, team captain. He's having a hell of a game, Harvey Macy, number 48.
There's one thing Smooth appreciates, good special teams.
You better believe it. Young lady here with a good selection of beverages there. That's what I like to see, variety.
Cross play to the left-hand side. Number 2 for the Caesars. Sam Fraser with the carry. Gains about 2 yards and brings up second down. Pass complete from there to number 85 for the Caesars. James Marshall goes round the Recon, the M25, and Ben Nevis on his way to a 4-yard gain, brings up third down.
It was only 4-yard gains, but let me tell you, that'll do a step count, all kinds of good. And Bananashi, Masakesa, again, number 8, holding on for dear life, but making the tackle again.
Whoa, careful with the refreshments.
We almost had a pint spillage here, folks, but good footwork saved it.
You didn't see what was about to come. There'd be a lot of Guinness on your head. Pass complete for the middle to number 19, Dan Hadley. Working with the blocks by his receivers, and that's good up for Nottingham Caesars. First down.
Tackled in with several Rushmoor defenders, and one of them was number 36, Lucy Peachy. Something you may just have realised if you weren't following is that despite people thinking of this as the men's league, that is not in fact the case. The national leagues are mixed leagues, and we do have a number of women who play across the teams, including several in the field today, so big shout out to Lucy Beattie and others.
Back to the right-hand side, incomplete. Intended for Ben Allison, and who was on the back break of Spoon?
Lucy Beattie once again.
And that brings up the second down.
And of course a big shout out to the GB women's team who won the silver medal in the recent European Championships. The women's game in the UK goes from strength to strength, and always opportunities to get involved there if you are so interested.
Pressure on the play there by number 92 for the Knights. Luke Cannon. Brilliant push, quarterback under pressure, and it goes incomplete. Leads up. Third down. Pass incomplete to the right-hand side. Intended for number 85, James Marshall.
That will tell fourth down.
Thank you, Stu.
We're on the 31-yard lines, 10-yard end zones, 7-yard snap, 48-yard field goal attempt seems unlikely. They look like they're keeping the offense on the field. They're looking for a call from offensive coordinator Grant Lawless, but he is too busy in people's DMs to send one in. So they're just going to have to make it up as they go.
You don't see enough coaches in the bike, I find these days.
He also counts money for a casino in his spare time.
Flag on the play. Scientists coming in with the call.
Encroachment. Offense from 85 is lined up to the other end zone. 5-yard penalty, remains fourth down.
And because the Duncan player was lined up in the wrong spot along the line of scrimmage, the offense will go back 5 yards, and it will bring up a longer fourth down.
Okay, that makes them a long fourth down. But they still don't seem to have their punt team out there.
And it's to number 8, Ben Harrison. That is enough for a Nottingham Caesars first down.
A bold choice on fourth down, going for it, but pays off again. Harrison. Harrison coming up big.
That brings them first and down 12. The Caesars can achieve a first down still and move the chains. Amazing tackle there by number 47 for the Knights. Josh Wiggins wrapping up Sam Fraser in the backfield. We have a timeout called.
And just at the front of the stand, if you look down in the middle of the field, you will see Dave Tidswell, who is responsible for our BAFA Hall of Fame, walking along with none other than BAFA Hall of Fame himself, Mr. Colin Nash.
Time out. Score by Nottingham at 10 minutes 14. That is their first time out of the half.
Okay, time out. Opportunity to catch our breaths.
And I think another opportunity for us to consult the art of war.
What would Sun Tzu do in a timeout? Let's find out. Distribute rewards without undue respect for rules. Publish orders without undue regard for precedent. Powerful words, Sun Tzu. Powerful words. Yeah. Got another book just next to me called The Art of Poaching Players in the Midlands by Grant Wallace. I'll share a few chapters from that later on. Get in their DMs. Page 1. An update from the GB under-17 boys. Austria pulled the score back, so GB still leads 12-6 in that game. But that is the bronze medal match, so GB hopefully going to come home with some silverware if they can just get that across the line. That's streamed, I believe, on the IFAF website. I think that's the case. Just do a little googly goog for one of them.
Nottingham have 3 timeouts remaining in this half.
It's a cavalcade of American football.
Ready to play.
Flag, contact, NFL at 6 o'clock on red zone, everywhere.
It's all there.
Everyone.
It's all there. Okay.
Coming up the middle there by 2 of the Knights. Leads to a sack of the Nottingham cornerback. We've got number 96 for the Knights. Hanashi Shinambiri. Unfortunately, we are legitimately struggling with the grey and baby blue transitions of the colours for the numbers, so we are trying our best up here.
I think the other one who ended up making the tackle was Spencer Krastav, their captain, number 52. Shout out to those guys.
This brings up now 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and 26. Boofed. And we have a stoppage there.
A little bit of frustration. Kicking in there. Number 12, the quarterback, Liam McGovern, after
Right,
this
now. Delay game. On the offense, 5-yard penalty remains.
So we have a delay again. We have a Matthew Davies interruption on the official, which was happening very quickly yesterday.
I'm just blessed for having so much wisdom as here, Andrew.
And so now the ball continues to go back until we get 3rd and 31. In a 3rd and 31 situation, Spoons, what kind of play call would you come up with there?
I've run a dive. Straight in the A-gap.
I can speed option.
Speed option's a great shout if you like getting fired, as you do, Lawrence. For those of you who don't know, my co-commentator Andrew Morgan, he has the distinction of being fired from every programme in the Midlands. Incredible stuff.
Sometimes you need to have those accolades and titles.
You know, a skilled positional coach, but sometimes his play calling gets away from him. 3rd and 900, with a quarter of a second left. Let's go for a speed option. Next thing you know, the head coach is not answering his calls. Okay, a little warm break. It is a warm day, and especially when you're wearing helmet shoulder pads, you do find it rather toasty out there. So get some more on. We go again. Caesars, 3rd 26, on the Rushmoor 28-yard line.
And that is the Nottingham Caesars!
second score of the match.
28-yard touchdown there for Zalati, second of the day. Makes it 41-9 to the Caesars. They come on for the extra points, and we turn our attention to the car park and which car is about to get it.
Someone's lovely 3 Series BM is about to get a bath of football right through the window.
The kick is up. The kick is no good. And I do believe the cars have been saved for another day.
It was short and therefore the windows were saved. And of course, if you buy one of the branded Bafa footballs from EP Sports, it would cost you about the same as the car. So pop down and check Harry out if you're interested.
That's the thing you've got to do when you go through a football game. Have you got your keys? Have you got your wallets? Have you got a small loan for the EP Sports shop? Necessary things to be checking.
Have you got your keys so that you can exchange your property for a lanyard and a whistle?
So the Nottingham Caesars will be kicking up again.
I'd also like to thank EP Sports for their sponsorship of this event.
Their sponsorship is crucial and integral, but we like to have our fun with Harry at the same time. He can't hear us, he doesn't know what we're saying.
So, 2 touchdowns to Shosu. The rush of Akua, the touchdown from Harrison. It has been all action from this Nottingham Caesars offense. And they currently lead by 32 points.
Fumble on the play. There is a scrum at the bottom there for the ball. Many hands in many places. And it looks like a nice ball recovery and retain possession. We've been joined in the commentary box here by the Division 1 final trophy.
Right here, look at this little bad boy. You see this? This is what they're playing for. There you go. They're nice this year. And they've got new medals as well. Some of our winners are around here. You can check those out. I've got a couple of medals back in the day. They look like they come from the pound shop, so it's good to see they've raised their game there. Unfortunately, because of the new medals, your subs have just gone up by £80 each, but not to worry. Growth of the game.
First down, Rushmoor. Run to the left-hand side there, for number 42 round, Shekwara. Good for about 4 yards and brings up second down.
Second, very distinctive with those red, possibly leggings, possibly socks. I'm not sure, but I'm sure they're available at EP Sports for a princely sum. Sam saw it, diagnosed it, picks it off, and takes that straight into the end zone. For Nottingham Caesars touchdown. Now 47-9 Caesars. Lovely anticipation from Pearson. One of those days when it just isn't going the way of the Rushmoor Knights, unfortunately.
So, as we look for the extra point again, we turn our attention to the car park. One lucky patrons going to go home and attempt in their car with the screen.
BMW M3, tinted windows, blowers, LEDs underneath like your Fast and Furious basketball right through the window.
And just to add to the anticipation of the forthcoming car dancing, we have time out. Coach Lawless comes onto the field.
Timeout. Called by Nottingham at 7:29. And it's a second timeout and a half.
Coach Wallace, the offensive coordinator there for the seniors, coming on the field to see if any of the Rushmoor players fancy moving the Midlands.
So it looks like the Nottingham Wanderers are staying on the field. They too appreciate the importance of non-entry cars. And will be attempting a 2-point play. Celebrating from the top, handing it off to Ben Harrison. And he runs into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Grant Wallace, you spicy little rascal, that was a lovely play. Looks like we got a player down the field, hopefully nothing serious. But that was a lovely bit of misdirection there. Loaded the box, made it look like they were going to go straight in the fight. Yesterday, actually, both games we saw scores from teams using the touche push. The Birmingham Lions did it, and the Manchester Gladiators as well, I believe. So the score is now 49-9. So what that means in British American football is that we will have a running clock now. So traditionally the clock stops with an incomplete pass or if a player goes out of bounds. But when we move to a margin of more than 36 points, that ceases to be the case. And so it will be a running clock now for the duration of the game. So penalties, injuries and timeouts are the only things that will stop the clock now. Good to see the nice player back to his feet.
And Tom Girl is back to kick for the Sixers. The combination of Chiamba, Tosalu, Godfrey and Segwala back to return for the Knights. Once again, that kick goes straight out of bounds. Sargent throws his flag and appreciates the art of its trajectory. And the ball responds on the 35-yard line.
Do you know, as I look at it,
Big kick in the bounce for the kicking team. The ball is placed 30 yards from where it was kicked. Right down Rushmoor.
that's two kicks out of bounds in the same spot there from Tom Giles. I wonder if we might need to go to EV Sports and invest in some new cleats.
Many colours, styles are available.
Many pounds are required. Okay, first and 10 on their own 35, Rushmoor Knights. Looking to make something happen here.
Waller up the middle there. Nice gain on the play, gains about 5 yards. That brings up second down, Rushmoor.
Nice run from set. One of the GB players on display this weekend.
Waller again there with the carry. Gains about 2 or 3 yards on the play. And that will bring up third down.
Corny Etienne there, first with the tackle, and also assisted by James Richardson, number 28. Just could not find any space on the edge.
They're down 3, Rushmoor. Runs to the right-hand side with nothing doing there against Nottingham's defensive line.
Nice little dance there by number 95 at the end. Appreciate that, Elliot Ray.
But was it a backflip smoothing?
It was not.
It was not a backflip. We here want to see more backflips as the Rushmoor Knights come on to punt the ball. Number 99, Chris Hutchinson.
So number 48, who's been a huge influence for the Rushmoor Knights, Harvey Mason, looks like he's out of the game now, unfortunately. So it's a change of punter.
So we have a timeout on the field for the Rushmoor Knights. Looks like a little bit of a miscommunication there as to who was on for the punt team.
There's no foul for any substitution. Instead, we'll have a timeout called by Rushmoor.
Half-time in the under-17 flag, bronze medal match, 12-6 to GB. We will keep you appraised of the score in that one.
Although Clark Gardner at the front of the stands will have updates as he watches as well. Don't just rely on us. So nice when we punch the ball. Courtney Etienne is back to return.
And of course, in front of him, number 30, Will Hobbs. Fair catch called by number 30, Will Hobbs.
So immediately looks for the contact for a cheap flag. Flops on the floor like a Premier League footballer. The only thing missing there is a cramped hamstring which may require some pickle juice.
So it's Will Hobbs playing his last ever game of kicking American football. He's been a huge ambassador for the sport for a lot of years. Played for GB for a number of years as well. And lovely to see him going out on a high, even though he took a massive dive there for comedy value.
For what it's worth, some excellent impressions of GB coaches.
Oh my days. He has got a list of impressions, all worth a look.
I'd like to see his grand rollers. Don't know about you.
Just been in people's DMs.
So there was a sweet play there to number 16, Josh Eder.
And a tackle made once again by Lucy B.
That gave the gives Nottingham Caesars a first down. I believe those chains have already been moved.
The chains are officially moved. Listen, you keep them right. Listen, I know that. See that? I thought that might be what's going on. I like it. I like it.
Right up the middle there to number 0, Toby Akua.
And he goes nowhere. Tackle made by a number of Rushmoor players, including number 32. That is Jake Upward.
And that brings up second down.
Or is that 92 in fact? Yes, it is. That is a 92.
And I think that is going to bring an end to the third quarter as well.
We are almost at the end of the third quarter.
The middle there by number 35, Ben Pugh. Gets about 6 yards on the play, brings up third down.
I'm just climbing up the stairs there. I've caught a glimpse of number 66 for the Sandwell Steelers, getting his pre-season training early, working the triceps, the 4-pint carrier. Good man, there we go. Recognising the importance of hydration in the off-season.
Refreshment is key.
Absolutely. A big shout out to the Steelers there. Came up short yesterday, but promoted to Division 1 after a couple of tough years, so good job to those guys.
Right up the middle again there for number 35 down the defense view, sorry. Brings up 4 down. And looks like
Tell you, number 74, James Simpson, the offensive lineman of the Caesars, was getting out in front looking to do some damage. He's a large human being.
looks like both teams will be coming onto the field.
Lucy B sashaying off the field there.
Stephen Godfrey back for the return.
Here we go.
And it looks like that is bringing us to the end of the third quarter.
That is the end of the third quarter.
So with the running clock, the quarters do tend to fly by.
And as we take this opportunity, we will once again consult the art of war.
Wonder what Sun Tzu thinks of this. Let's find out. A victorious army is like pent-up water, crashing 1,000 fathoms into a gorge. There you go.
I mean, if you were going to find a more apt quote for the day, I think that's pretty much it on the head.
Unbelievable. Master Sun shared the wisdom all these centuries later.
It's almost like everything could be applied to anything you want it to be.
It's a beautiful thing.
What we do in horoscopes next, we seem to get it right.
Okay. Front team's on. Ben Harrison at gunner. Will Holmes at bullet. It's a celebrity. Hey, I see you. I see you, Holmesy. A celebrity punt team right now. Here we go.
So number 36 there for the Nottingham Caesars. Dylan Paul teased the Rushmoor Knights for the run, but then decided to keep the ball down at the 19-yard line. That brings up the Rushmoor Knights. First down.
A little punt option going on there. Punter had the option to roll out right if he didn't like what he saw. He could just rugby punt it, which he did. Downed on the 19-yard line by Will Hobbs, and the Rushmoor Knights will take over.
Speaking on the topic of DMs, Dan Mayer has arrived in the house for...
Speaking of coaches that like to be your DMs, Dan Mayer, multiple Bucks Championship head coach with the UW Militants here.
Run on the left-hand side there for number 30 of the Rushmoor Knights, Jamba Tursaloo.
And let me tell you, the celebrities are rolling in now. Not only do we have Dan Mayer, but we are blessed to have Maxwell Pettijohn, looking luxurious in a shirt easily a size and a half too small, just to let you know he's still got it.
T-Still Sharp representing on the front row.
Yes, absolutely. Love to see it.
Again, quite reasonably priced compared to weekly sports, I'd say.
It's not saying much. What's next?
Aaron Sawano through the middle. That's going to be good enough for the Rushmoor Knights. First down.
We haven't seen Seth open it up just yet. That's the first time he's really showed his explosive pace right in the middle of the defense, so love to see it.
Oh, hand off to number 13 there. Due a bit backfield by number 59, Josh Oldfield.
Yamato Sawa there, just fumbled the ball, but thankfully recovered for the Rushmoor Knights.
Little RPO there by the Rushmoor Knights. Ball is thrown to number 89, Stephen Godfrey. Again, a player who's getting some work in this afternoon. Gains about 8 yards on the play. Brings up, third down.
And another player who's getting plenty of work in, number 22, Andrew Wilkins, with a tackle there. He's been busy this afternoon.
Pass incomplete to the left-hand side. Number 26, nearly out of terms of the ball. Ethan Staffman, he will call that a back down.
That's the DB. That is part of the DB code. When you drop the ball, pretend it was a deliberate back down.
Only thing missing there was the swinging arm.
No fly zone or the seatbelt. I'm looking for one of those.
Will Hunt, coach him up, coach him up. Seguala again, putting the ball on fourth down. We will look at the spots, but I don't think they made 3 yards to gain, so that will be a turnover on downs. Nottingham have the ball, first down.
So Nottingham with a 40-point advantage right now will take over at halfway. Looking to extend that lead. We are now well into the fourth quarter with a running clock.
Nottingham run the ball up the middle there, number 39 for the Caesars, Sam Lacey. Good enough for a 2-yard gain, maybe 3.
Tackle made by 99, John Simons there for Rushmoor. A little bit of an update for you from the under-17 boys flag. Austria pulled it back to 12 all, but GB have pulled ahead to make it 18-12. We're not sure, there might be some confusion on the score, but certainly GB are winning in that bronze medal match for under-17 flag in the European Championship. 9 minutes and running in this game. Inside run there for a couple of yards for the Caesars. We'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Third down in a heavy set formation for the Nottingham Caesars. Going long for number 16, Josh Irusahan. But unfortunately that is incomplete and will bring up 4th down.
I would like Tyrese Buckley there, defending there, number 11.
So that the play brings up 4 down and the punt. Punt is away, but it looks like it went into the end zone.
Yeah, Will Holmes made every effort to keep out, but I think he fell just short of that one, so it looks like that will be a touchback.
And just on the topic of flag football, there are some members of the GD Ladies Flag American football team here in the house today. They will be going to the World Games in Chengdu in 2025 because they placed 7th overall in their recent competition.
And of course, these big major European and world competitions for flag are going to have implications when it comes to the 2028 Olympics in LA. So the better our men's and women's flag teams can do, the more chance there is of them being in the mix for those. So anything you can do to support those teams, please make sure and do that.
First down, Rushmoor. Pass over to the left-hand side to number 13, Shamba Tosalu.
Tackle made by a number of players for the Nottingham Caesars, including number 55 there, Alan Salmon.
That looks like about a 4-yard gain on the play, and it will bring up 2nd down.
I just had a message there from another major player in British American football, Alistair Jarvis, special teams coordinator for the Great Britain men's team, and recently announced as head coach of Shropshire Revolution, and a very close friend of my colleague Andrew Morgan, asking if Forbes has lost a bet or if he chose to wear that shirt himself. That's for you to decide.
So it looks like we have a plan to play there. Multiple members of the offensive line moving before the centre snap the ball.
Full stop. Okay, from the right guard. 5-yard penalty, made. 2nd down.
And I think it's important for everybody to have a strong Pascal coloured shirt in their wardrobe if they're wearing such occasions as the Brit Bowl finals. Look sharp, looking good. And off there to number 30 for the Rushmoor Knights. Once again, Jemma Tosalu just basically tries to make his cut upfield. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
About 4 or 5 minutes left in this one. Caesars comfortably ahead. It's certainly a long way back for Rushmoor, but they're going to push right to the end, I've no doubt.
That's about a 25-yard gain, and enough for Rushmoor Knights. 1st down!
Just on cue, Stephen Godfrey, team captain, had a hell of a performance today and continued to put the Grafton right to the bitter end of this one. Love it, Cash.
Run out to the right-hand side there for Arrows Tegwara. There's about a 5-yard gain on the play, but there is a flag on the play as well.
Holding. Offense for the 64. 10 yards from the previous spot. Kick it down.
So unfortunately that play will come back. Rushmoor Knights will be forced back further into their own half. And it will be about 2nd and 20 for the Knights. No snap there, they weren't able to get the hand off. The ball is recovered by number 52, Theodore Okachukwa. Matt Walker might have been struggling with the pronunciation there, but Okachukwa win the football recovery for the Caesars.
Got a feel for Rushmoor. It's just been one of those days where things just haven't quite clicked and everything's gone the opposite way for the Caesars.
Number 3 on the carry there, Christian Paul. A little bit of argy-bargy after the play. That's a gain of about 7 or 8 yards. It brings up 2nd down.
The Caesars young team in the back of the stands, big fans of that one. I'm going to guess Christian Paul's just steps up. And again, we pointed out at the start of the game, but these are two teams with fantastic youth and junior self, which is going to ensure that they're right in the mix for silverware every year.
Incomplete pass to the left-hand side, intended for Reyes Dolnitz. Unfortunately, wasn't about a foot and a half taller than bring that one in. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
That is a 2-minute warning, and that should give you an indication there's 2 minutes left in the game. That's why they call it that.
I'm out for 2-minute warning in 2 minutes.
So, potentially an early whistle there, but number 11 for the Caesars, Elekwa Obina with the carry. Looked like it might have been a fumble, but was pulled down. Brings up 4th down for the Caesars.
A little toss play to number 11, which resulted in John Simons absolutely annihilating him. That is the very definition of a hospital pass. But again, the clock will just keep on ticking. We're in the 2-minute warning, so there's not really much left in this one in terms of plays left.
Nottingham 4th and 8. Bringing out the heavy set formation. Chased down by number 8 for the Knights. That was Matanashi Massive Kisa, but it looks like there's a flag on the play, and that might be a horse collar tackle by the Knights.
We can file that formation and play under things Grant Lawless found on the internet in the middle of the night.
Not sure we can risk the other things that Grant Lawless will be finding on the internet in the middle of the night.
Everyone's got to have a hobby, Andrew.
Andy shows with the bad.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle on the defense. 15 yards from the end of the run, automatic 1st down.
So, a horse collar tackle is when the defender reaches down inside the pads of the ball carrier and tracks him down from behind. Those are outlawed because it can be quite dangerous to players' legs and another injury to get picked up. No malice intended, I'm sure, but that'll bring up a first down.
So,
That's the end of the game.
Yeah!